Hi yogins, welcome back to Play Along Practice with Amanda Shepherd Yoga. I've got a new phone, so hopefully I won't have the memory issues I was having, which is why I've been a little absent for a couple weeks. And you can let me know how it looks. Practices tend to be about a level 2-3, and you want to make sure that you're medically capable of doing a fairly strong yoga flow. You might want to have a blanket, strap a couple blocks nearby, and yeah, let's get started. Always check the description to see where we go. And it's kind of a rainy, cold day today. I've got like a ton of layers on, it's freezing. So I think I'm going to start laying on our backs, but we won't spend too much time there. Anything you want with your feet. If you like Astavakrasana, do that. Ardha soles of the feet down, do that. Constructed rest, like Nakani, do that. Whatever makes you happy. Full Shavasana, do that. Just let yourself take a couple easy breaths, allowing yourself to soften into your practice. Shoulder blades moving away from the ears. Letting the breath become nice and smooth and nice and even. Allow yourself to fill the entire torso evenly. So as much air as you bring into the belly, bring into the ribs, into the chest. Let go the same way. See when you can soften, and then also as much as you feel the belly rising, the ribs rising, the chest rising. See if you can feel the air filling laterally, so out to the sides, and also into the back body. Just using these few minutes at the beginning of class when we start to cultivate our yogic breath to really get intimate with the air moving in and out. Try to notice kind of all aspects of the relationship between the air inflating the body and the body as the air exhales. There's a lot of information there for you. Shoulders tend to shrug up. Maybe you're trying too hard, right? Is there any gripping elsewhere? Sometimes our gripping is in the mind space where our head is. Sometimes it's in our emotional space. See if you can send some nurturing care to all those spaces. Reach those arms overhead. Interlace the thumbs. Lengthen your tailbone, reach out through all four sides of your waist. Allow the body to come like Supta Tadasana. Or Supta Urdhva Hastasana, actually. Grab the right wrist with the left hand and see if you can bring your chest over to the left side of your mat, and then let your right ankle across the left as the feet come over as well. Take a nice lateral stretch, a banana stretch. Hug the ankles together, feeling the right side body. Do a little cat-cow maybe. See if you can find a comfortable spot for your low back. Breathing here, back through center. As you exhale, keep the ankles crossed, see if you can round. Pull the belly button in, lift the shoulder blades so you are flexing the spine. Keeping the heels down if you can with your inhale, come on up. Sternum to sky. As you exhale, right foot over the left knee. Maybe bring the left heel back, setting up for Astavakrasana. Left arm to sky, right arm behind you. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale, twist. Push your right hand into the floor, draw the right ribs in, and as you exhale, left ribs towards the right inner thigh, and then make space between them. Look over the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder. Exhale, little counter twist. And then let's find that number 4 stretch, right ankle over the left knee, walking your hands in, making it nice and tight. Breathing here. Let your hands come behind you, place your fingers facing forward or out. Nice straight arms, breathing here. As you exhale, let's push into that left foot and just take a little number 4 funky Urdhva parivrttasuryayantrasana. Exhale, bring it back down. Left leg comes nice and long, and see if you can close that right knee joint a little bit more, turning the left toes out. Breathing here, so like a half lotus. Exhale, coming on down. You can also reach around for the foot if that's available to you. I'm going a little bit careful because that knee's sensitive. Coming on down. Inhale, come on up, and as I exhale, move very gently. Bring that right heel towards my sits bones. And I'm going to open that leg out to the side for seated parivrttasuryayantrasana. Opening the gate. Right hand behind you, left hand in front. Belly button is over that right knee. Sit up nice and tall. Allow that right sits bones to lift. Left hand crosses to the right thigh. As you exhale, lay those ribs inside the left thigh if you can. Right arm to sky, arm overhead, wrist circles, and then circumvent the shoulder. Both directions. Maybe grab the foot. And you allow yourself to roll those left ribs to the sky. Breathing here. As you exhale, gently unwind. Take that belly button over that left leg. And then come on up. You're going to push your hands into the floor. Ardha Just push your hands, bring that right shin down. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, just bring the shin down, left shin, so they're in line. And start to find your cat-cows. Just warming up the spine. Nice and easy. Make it a little bigger if you like. And as you you exhale, hips stay over the knees, glide your hands out, puppy pose. Forehead and nose to the earth, belly button in, walk your hands forward. Wrap your triceps down. Chest and chin, if it's available. A nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, bring those forearms to the earth, interlace your hands. You're gonna tuck the toes, dolphin pose. Elbows right underneath the shoulders. Actually, the shoulders might be a little bit behind in your dolphin. You're gonna take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, chin to thumbs, exhale, drop back. Chin to thumbs. Chin to thumbs. Then just let your head dangle, pushing your forearms into the earth. Shaking that head yes and no. Shoulder blades away from your ears in this one. Big toes to touch if you like. Lift the heels, maybe let the top of the head come down. And you can walk your feet in, shoulder blades to sky. Coming on up into your Hastamuktasirsasana if that's interesting. If not, stay with your dolphin. Let your tailbone lengthen. Maybe some ankle circles if you like. And then as you exhale, you can let those feet come overhead, find a little spinal extension, rolling those inner thighs towards the wall behind you. As you exhale, nice and gentle. Take your time. Light coming on down. Standing on the shins, coming on up. And take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, let's interlace the hands, but let the heels of the hands go wide. Use your fingers to lengthen the tailbone. Shoulder blades lifting the heart. Looking down the tip of the nose, so you keep the back of the neck long. Hips forward. If you see where the wall and floor meet, you might find your heels, but keep those hips drawing forward. Ustrasana. Exhale, coming on forward. And then I'm going to bring the right hand down, reach that left arm out to the side, thread the needle. So taking a twist to counter. Right arm reaches forward. Tuck those right toes if you like. Maybe lift the legs. See if you can pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Right hand to that, right hand to that right ankle. A little bit of a back bend. Take it back around. Reach that left arm out to the side and swim it forward, and then take that, thread the needle to the other side. Left arm reaches forward, leaning back. Left heel reaches, lift the leg. Pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe bending the knee, kicking that foot into the hand. Check out your tootsies. Exhale, gently release. And come on back. And then just walk your hands in. Bring those feet forward, Navasana boat pose. Try your low back in enough so you're not rounding. Sternum to sky. Flex your feet as you exhale, Ardha Navasana. And then come on, lay down for a moment. In Shavasana. Reestablish your breath if you lost it, right? Sometimes as we start to move in our practice, it becomes difficult to keep that breath we cultivated at the beginning. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale. Next inhale, arms overhead, interlacing your hands the other way. Finding that little cat-cow in your low back. Find something comfortable. Then grab the left wrist with the right hand. Let the chest move towards the right side of the mat. Cross the left ankle over the right. Hugging those legs together. Just bring your ribs to the sky. Breathing here. Nice and easy. As you exhale, come on back through center. Keep the ankles hugging. And keep the heels on the earth. Reach those arms to sky. And with your inhale, lift your sternum all the way to the sun. You gotta lift high because it's hiding today. Or actually round the back first. Keeping the heels down, it's a little bit challenging. Lifting on up. As you exhale, Astavakrasana, left foot over the right. Fold the right heel back if that's interesting for you. If it's not, don't do it. Right arm reaches to sky, exhale. Remembering that whatever is offered in your yoga practice, it's always an offering and never a demand. If it is a demand, maybe work with someone else, right? Draw the left ribs in. No one can feel what's happening in your body, especially in these online things. I have no idea who you are or what you're doing, right? Look over the left shoulder, look over the right shoulder, counter twists. Exhale, find that number 4, draw your, lengthen the torso and keep that inner left knee reaching away from the body. And let your hands nice and straight. Fingers can face out like jazz hands or fingers towards you. Funky parivrttasuryayantrasana or the parivrttasuryayantrasana, funky half tabletop. Exhale, bring it back down. Let that right leg get long, and then just see if you can fold or close the knee joint, bringing that left heel towards your hip flexor, towards the hip point. Right toes are going to turn out. Reach that left hand around for the left toes, maybe finding that clasp. As you exhale, belly button over the knee and fold it forward. So you can get a nice little kind of massage in your belly and internal organs in these poses with the heel in the abs. Inhale, come on up. As you exhale, oh no, did I forget? Oh, seated parivrttasuryayantrasana. Keep that left heel in towards the sits bones. You're going to open that knee out to the side. Left arm behind you, right hand forward. Sitting up nice and tall. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, right hand finds the left thigh. And just see if you can roll those right ribs into the sky. Let the torso come inside the leg if possible. Left arm reaches up and overhead, and just do some circles. I did a lot of handstands last night, so my shoulder's feeling a little crunchy. You can hear it. I'm going to reach overhead. See if you can keep rolling those ribs. Try not to crunch the left side of the belly too much, so draw those left ribs in and open. Hug the leg muscles to the bone in the right leg. Come on out as you exhale. Belly button over that right knee, coming forward. You're going to walk your hands in. You're just going to push your hands into the floor and let that knee come to neutral. So let it close. Astavakrasana. Breathing here. Gentle open of the hamstrings, nothing crazy. As you exhale, just bring that chin down and set your hands up. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Fingers spreading apart, thumbs just a check mark. Allow yourself to move nice and easy. Maybe bringing sits bones towards the heels if that's interesting. Allowing yourself to find your QLs, whatever works for your body. Breathing here. And then find that puppy pose. Maybe grab some blocks if you want to make it a little bit more. Right, taking them on the lowest one. You can let your hands go wide, hips right over the knees, forehead and nose. Wrapping those triceps down, and maybe even chest and chin. Inhale, come on back through center. Bring the forearms down. Interlacing the hands, tuck the toes, dolphin pose, chest towards the thighs, shake your head, yes or no. Shoulder blades away from the ears. Imagine there's like a trail of water underneath the very middle of the longitudinal arch, and you want to get your heels to touch it, so you're going to reach them towards the back of the mat. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, you can stay here, big toes to touch if you like. Maybe very top of the head comes down, shoulder blades to sky. Coming in up into a Hastamuktasirsasana, supported headstand. Breathe into the back of the body. Cross that right ankle over the left knee. Maybe turn your toes towards the left. And as you exhale, just bend the knees. Bring them into the chest. Inhale, lift. Hug the thighs. Exhale. Knees in. Inhale, lift. Third time. Back to center. Left ankle over the right knee. Turn your toes towards the right. Shoulder blades to sky. Push down with your forearms. Exhale. Knees in. Inhale, lift. Shoo-shoo. Three. Nice and gentle. Knees to chest. Pull that belly button into the spine as light as you can. Feet come down. Rounding into the low back like a really scared cat. Super close. And then root to rise, coming on up. As you exhale, interlace your hands the odd way. You can let your wrists separate. Just gives a little break for the wrists. Keep the hips forward. Okay. Shoulder blades going straight up. Just keep those actions, reaching the fingers away. Interlace the hands. Ustrasana. Come on up. Let that left arm come down. This time I'm going to back up a little bit because the blocks are there. Right arm reaches out to the side, thread the needle, draw that arm through. Left hand reaches forward. Tuck those left toes. Lift the leg. Maybe reach that left arm behind you, bending the knee. Heel towards the outer hip, open the quadriceps. Push the foot into the hand, extend the spine. Keep the breath easy. Exhale, gently release. Right arm reaches out to the side and swim it forward. And then let your left arm reach out. Exhale, thread the needle. Walk the right hand forward. Leaning back, tucking those right toes. Lifting the leg. Any variations. heel towards the outer hip, stretching the quads, push the foot into the hand. Try to bring your pinky towards the back of your head. Gently release. Exhale, coming on back up. And this time, move the blocks out of the way. Let's walk your hands forward, tuck the toes. Astavakrasana, downward facing dog. Shake your head, yes and no. Breathing here. Right leg lifts. Couple hip circles, 1 or 2 each direction. One of my favorite things. I do it almost every day. Look over under your left arm, see if you can see your toes. Maybe invited balance. And then exhale. Give that knee a smooch. Around the shoulders to do it. Step that foot next to your thumb. Left knee comes down. Reach those toes away. Just move into that hip a little bit. Lean to the left, lean to the right. And then walk your hands over to the left. Pulling with that right hand, squaring your chest towards the earth, pushing with the left. Walk those hands forward. Setting up for your Astavakrasana. You can walk that right foot out towards the right if you a little bit. You can turn the toes out, pinky edge of the foot, whatever works. You want to strengthen, tuck the toes, reach the hands forward. And then walk it back in. Heel toe that right foot back to center if it's not there, straight out from the hip socket actually. Hastamuktasirsasana. Pushing the heel into the earth, leg bone into the socket. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Bring that right foot down, tuck the left toes. Heel to arch, and then just take your hand on that right foot. You're going to pull up on the skin and open up into Ujjayi Trikonasana. Let the left ribs draw in, right ribs to sky. Tailbone long. Right? Bring the hip point and ribs closer together as you roll the ribs. Left arm to sky. Nice deep inhale here. Push into the feet. Parivrttasuryayantrasana 2. If you need to adjust your feet, go ahead. Good. Nice deep inhale here. Reverse warrior. Exhale, forearm to thigh. Reach that left arm up and over. Tricep towards your eyelashes. Get that butterfly kiss. Good, reach your hand around. And let's try it with Parivrttasuryayantrasana arms. Left arm underneath the right, reverse warrior. Exhale. Ujjayi Trikonasana. Feels different with your arms there. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale, unwind. Push into your palms. Move it through your vinyasa. Astavakrasana, downward facing dog. Breathing here, left leg reaches, open the hip, couple of hip circles. Check out your toes. Maybe balance. Left knee in toward your chest. Shoulders over the wrists here so you have space to step that foot up. And let's bring that right knee down. And just move a little bit. Stay where you are, get into that hip socket. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Walk your hands over to the right. pull with that left arm, push away with the right hand, feeling the side stretch. And then walk your hands forward. Maybe heel toe that left foot out to the side, whatever you need to do to make your Astavakrasana, your lizard, feel really good, even though it's a rainy day. Maybe tuck the toes, reach the hands forward, hollowing the front of the body. Exhale, bring it back down. And then walk it back in. Heel toe that foot back so it's right outside the hip, right straight out of the hip socket. Hastamuktasirsasana, half splits. Breathing here. Find the breath. If you lost it, let it get smooth again, nice and easy. Nice deep inhale as you exhale, foot comes down, heel to arch alignment. I'm going to place my hand on my happy place, on the shin, pull up on that skin so I can find the leverage to get my torso into Tadasana. Tailbone long. Letting it get nice and smooth. Right up to sky, maybe overhead, finding the butterfly kiss. Inhale, reach that arm to sky. Exhale, parivrttasuryayantrasana 2. If you need to adjust the feet, go ahead. You need to adjust your hips, go ahead. Reverse warrior, parivrttasuryayantrasana. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale, forearm to thigh. Finding that butterfly kiss again. Keep that left sideways long. As you exhale, parivrttasuryayantrasana 2, and then right arm underneath the left. Reverse your warrior, push into that right foot. Find your Uttita Trikonasana with the Garudasana arms. Elbows lifting, pinkies karate chop in the air in front of you. Exhale, unwind. Breathing here, plant your palms around the shoulders. So push the floor away with your hands. Nice and easy. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then let's lay it down. Thighs come to the earth. Pull the mat back with your hands, with the heels to the hands. Through Bhujangasana, down to the earth, into your Sphinx pose, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Keep your foot on the earth, lift the belly. Roll those inner wrists down as you pull back with your elbows, collarbones nice and wide. Make sure the elbow is aligned. If it's too far back, then you're just cutting off your back bend. It feels terrible. Should feel awesome. Not enough of a stretch for the front of the body, but the elbows straighten as you pull back with your hands, but being mindful to protect the low back. Let your glutes soften. Exhale, come on down. Right arm somewhere between, think about it every time, somewhere between 1 and 3. Feet to the floor behind you. Maybe just the left foot if that's more interesting. So come on out. If you like, you can find that bind. Reaching that left leg to sky with your toe up. Exhale, come on out. Let's just shift right into the other side. Left arm between 11 and 9. If you'd like to reach for the opposite hand, if you have that much mobility in your shoulders, make sure you're still feeling where the chest and shoulder meet on the left side, and not just bringing the hands together. Exhale, coming on out. That little pop felt very good. Interlace your fingers. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Tops of the feet on the floor. And see if you can just use your core. Kind of pull yourself in to your Hastamuktasirsasana A. Might help if you want socks on, but then take them off, right? Shoulder blades to sky, pushing down with the hands. As you exhale, I'm going to take this to tripod. So I'm going to unwind the hands, and I'm just going to bring the hands right where the elbows are. You do one at a time, or both. So the arms are like Chaturanga-dandasana. I'm going to turn the toes to the left as I exhale. Touch the tricep if you can, lift it back up. Exhale. Touch the tricep. I think I'm almost there. Inhale, lift it back up. Last time. Here we go. Inhale, lift it back up. Turn the toes to the right. Shoulder blades to sky. Exhale. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale. Nice and quiet. Feet to the earth. Find that tight cat. Inhale, root your eyes. Breathing here. Eyes probably low enough. Two jumpsuits. Let's have one lengthening. Let's reach that right palm behind you. And pat yourself on the back with the left hand. Parivrttasuryayantrasana, arms, shoulder blades lifting you up, hips forward. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. LaGuardia High School, go to the Fame High School. Exhale, come on out. And thread the needle, bringing that left arm through. You want to add the foot, go ahead. Or maybe you're done with that. Breathing here. As you exhale. Come on out, I'm going to try something a little too fancy. Blocks if you want to kind of extend the spine a little differently, a little more intensely. Push into your hands, come on out. And let's tuck those toes. Lift the hips up and back, Astavakrasana, downward facing dog, breathing here. Catch my breath, figure out what I did. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Belly to spine, shoulders over the rest. Chaturanga-dandasana, nice and strong. Hold for 3, 2, 1, thighs down, pubic bone down, Sphinx pose. Breathing here. Good. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, keep those glutes relaxed, belly button in, left hand comes at an angle, right hand next to your hip. Fold that right knee. Heel towards the outer hip. Want to change your hand grip, go ahead. Just roll on that thigh. So you're not moving the foot, you're rolling the hips out and in. Breathing here. If it's interesting, maybe see if you can get those toes into your elbow. Gently release. Breathing here. That I'm not sure. I think I'm hydrated enough because that did something funky with my hamstrings. Now I'm going to keep the belly button in, the torso's in Sphinx. I'm going to lift that right leg and just strengthen those hamstrings for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, gently release. And then let's bring the body down. Reach those arms forward. Then from here, while you keep your pubic bone on the earth, pull the belly button in. So you're making space between your clothes and your belly button, the floor and your belly button. Rolling inner thighs to sky, glutes are a little bit engaged, but not clenched. Using your breath, finding that nice even breath that you did on your back earlier, and see if you can feel not just the torso moving into the floor, but also out to the sides and into the back of the body. Good, as you exhale. Find your Sphinx. You're going to interlace your hands. Let's tuck the toes and just walk it in. If you want to do more of that kind of zombie style, you can do that, but I didn't set it up that way. Shoulder blades to sky. Ankle circles. Then find your tripod. Turn the toes to the right this time. Exhale, see if you can bring your knees around the tricep. Inhale, lift it back up. Turn your toes to the left. Exhale if you can bring your knees around the tricep. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale. Come on in. Tight calf. Coming on up to your Ustrasana prep. All right, breathing here. I'm going to reach that left arm behind me, palm facing out, tailbone nice and long, hips forward. Right arm reaches up and over, maybe you touch. I tend not to on this side. Ustrasana with Gomukhasana arms. Find your fame arms. Breathing here. As you exhale, you're going to come on up. Left arm comes down and thread the needle, drawing that right arm through. Tuck the left toes. Maybe lift it up. Breathing here, pinky towards the back of your head. As you exhale, gently release. And bring that down. Grab your blocks. Letting the front of the body extend. And then exhale. Let's just tuck those toes, find a nice forearm plank. Let the thighs come down. And find your Sphinx pose. I don't remember how I did that. But that's okay. Right hand comes in an angle, left hand next to your hip. Heel towards the outer hip and roll from the hip. So I'm kind of rolling the torso more than I am. I'm not moving the knee around, I'm not moving the foot. Maybe switch your grip if you like. Keep your chest as square as possible. And then see if it's interesting, if you can get the toes into the elbow. Gently release. Exhale, bring it down for a moment. Oh, actually, find your Sphinx pose, sorry. Rolling those inner thighs to the sky. Keep the Sphinx. Reach that left leg back and just pulse, strengthening the hamstring. 5, 4, so the glutes pretty relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, coming on down. Reaching those arms forward. Come back up on your mat if you feel like you're too far forward. Pubic bones on the earth, belly button lifting in and up. And you're feeling the breath through the entire torso, including the back of the body. And the sides. Good, it's interesting. Reach your hands back. Keep the work in the torso, lifting the chest. Rolling inner thighs in, reach the toes back, lifting up. Shalabhasana, this might be where you stay. If you like, you can bend the knees. And just see if you can find them, maybe with a little less movement than I just did there. Lifting it up, pinkies to the sky. Arms stay straight, kicking the shins into the hands as you lift the arms up higher. Exhale, gently release. If you like to stretch the quadriceps, you can do that. Kind of, if you can do full Bakasana, you're welcome to. That would be turning the hand grip forward and lifting the chest. I'm not going to do that. Reach the knees back. Find your Sphinx pose and then maybe drop back to child's for a moment. Keeping the knees a little bit close. If you need a spacer behind the back of your knee, you can use your strap. Like that. Forehead stays down, it's much more comfortable. Hands by your side. Right, as you exhale, Roll yourself up. Root to rise on those shins. Balancing on that left shin. Feel the top of the foot on the floor. Graceful as possible. Right knee lifts. And just reach it out. You can let the foot reach out towards the side if you need to. Whatever you need to balance. You want to be able to reach out through the metatarsal and the outer heel. Arc of the foot is lift. Tailbone's long. Hips stay over the knee. Lengthening the tailbone as you extend the spine. Breathe in here. Let your left hand find something. Exhale, root to rise. Nice deep inhale here. I'm going to come on forward and let's tuck those left toes and walk it around for parivrttasuryayantrasana legs. Make sure the weight's even in your feet. And come all the way up. Facing the left side of your mat. I'm going to interlace the hands behind me, lengthen the tailbone. Lifting the heart. Exhale. Diving down. Inhale, extend. Left hand finds the right ankle, calf, or thigh. And then bend into your left knee. You're going to let your left arm come underneath. Interlace the hands behind you. Straighten both legs. Nice deep inhale here. Keep that bind. Turn the left heel in, left toes out. Pranayama, rolling left ribs to sky, straightening the arms. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, let's bend into that left knee. Grab the calf with your left hand, reach that left hip out to the side, and see if you can take your right hand to the ankle, and then maybe bring the head underneath. Inhale back through center. Walk into your parivrttasuryayantrasana. Come all the way up to stand. Good, weights even in the feet. Interlace your hands the other way. So parivrttasuryayantrasana C. Little back bend. Exhale, dive it forward. Shoulders away from the ears, pinkies overhead. Exhale, grab the left ankle with the right hand. Gently release. You're going to bend into your right knee and let your shoulder come underneath. Reaching the right arm towards the right side of your mat. Left arm goes up and over. Maybe you find a clasp. Straighten the legs. Head moves down. Roll inner thighs to sky. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Heel to arch. So turn those right toes towards the top of your mat. Root into the left foot, straighten that right leg, Pranayama. Exhale, grab your calf with your right hand, reach your hip out towards the right. Left hand can come to the right ankle. And as you reach your hip out to the right, see if you can scoot your head underneath. Then come on back through center. Walk it back around. Coming all the way up. Right toes forward. Exhale, bend into that knee, Parivrttasuryayantrasana 2. And windmill it around. Breathing here, exhale. Vinyasa. Being nice to your low back. Astavakrasana. And And then let the shins come down. And take it back to child's pose. If you don't want child's pose, you can do cat-cows. Okay. Breathing here. I'm just going to sit up because I like this little spacer. Releases the low back. Knees a little closer. If you want to open the hips, bring the knees out wider and let your arms go forward. And exhale, roll it up one vertebra at a time. I'm going to take my strap out. I'm really challenging my knee with this one. Top of the foot on the floor. I'm going to let myself balance as gracefully as I can. Reach that left leg forward. Ground down through the foot. And I'm going to let this foot come off to the side because I think it's going to feel better for me. Tailbone nice and long. Extending the spine. Squaring the chest. Breathing here. Exhale. Root to rise. I'm going to come on out. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to tuck those toes and walk the foot around for Pranayama. Legs coming on up to stand. Breathing here. Let's take D this time. So toe lock, toe lengthens, open the heart. Exhale, hinging forward. Then right hand finds the left leg, finding your twist. And then let that right arm reach underneath that left leg. Bring that right hand around, clasping. Straighten the legs and arms. Turn that left heel in, right heel in, right toes out. Pranayama. Exhale, bend into that knee. Reach that right hip all the way out towards the left side of your mat. See if you can crawl yourself underneath. So I'm going to actually round, right? And that nice deep round of the upper back. Try to get the head through and come on back around. And then as I exhale, I'm going to bring the toes back. Bend into that left, reach that left hand for the right ankle. Fold it in. Breathing here. Exhale, unwind. Finding your binds on the left leg. Toes pointing towards the right side of your mat. Then with your exhale, turn the heel in, right toes towards the top of the mat. Pranayama. Exhale, bend into that knee. Reach that hip towards the left side of your mat. See if you can crawl yourself underneath. And come on back. Framing that front foot. Push the foot over, push the floor away through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, Astavakrasana, downward facing dog. Okay, let's walk your feet in a little bit. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Feet underneath the belly button, bend the knees. Bring the kneecap right above the elbow. Bakasana variation. Exhale, crown of the head comes down.
Come on up into your tripod, move to Astavakrasana. Let's turn the toes towards the right. As you exhale, I'm going to bend those knees and just see if I can bring that left foot underneath the right elbow. Interlace the heels. Astavakrasana. Bring the sits bones down and just hold that right leg. Nice deep inhale here. Let's bring that heel over the shoulder. Or not heel. Let's bring that knee over the shoulder. I'm looking at the heel. Grab the foot or the ankle with that left hand. Sweep the floor with the right. Parivrttasuryayantrasana. Breathing here. As you exhale, rebend the knee. See if you can reach that leg a little further back. It's been a minute for me. Move your hair if you need to. Ekapadasirsasana. Exhale, gently unwind. And then I'm going to keep the foot here, plant my hands, push into your hands right by your hips, straighten the arms. It's going to lift you up, lift the sternum to sky, lift the sits bones. Cross the ankles again. Astavakrasana. Exhale. Bring the leg through. And then through your vinyasa to downward facing dog. Big toes to touch. Lift the heels. As you exhale, come onto the tippy toes. Keep walking the feet in actually. Come onto the tippy toes. Knees closer to your armpits. Heels in. Move to Astavakrasana. So if you prefer that variation, do that. You're going to turn the toes towards the left. As you exhale, bend the knees and see if you can bring that right foot right above the wrist, through, interlacing the ankles. Astavakrasana. Sit on down, grab your left leg. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here. I'm going to grab the calf, bring that knee over the shoulder. Grab the ankle or the outside of the foot. Parivrttasuryayantrasana. Sundial or compass. Exhale, rebend the knee. Bring the knee back, shoulder behind the shoulder. Move your hair if you need to. It's my harder side for this, usually. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, bring the knee bend. Ekapadasirsasana. Not particularly bendy today, but better than nothing. I'm going to grab the foot, hug it into the shoulder. So really hug that knee in towards the torso. All right, even if it's just above the elbow, that's the work, right? Straighten your arms. Astavakrasana. Push your hands around, swing the hips forward so you have room to bring that heel under. And then, reach it back anyway. As you exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Doesn't have to be perfect. These things used to be so like bloop, bloop, Let the feet come a little bit wide. Your hands come a little bit wide. Get a nice, juicy, really indulgently bendy down dog. Exhale, come on out. And maybe Vajrasana, you can sit on a block if you like, or two. 10. Something so that you can feel comfortable. If you need that spacer behind the knees, go ahead and take it. Don't be shy to make the practice work for your body today, right? Not every day is going to be an edge day, yeah? Oh, 6. Reconnect to your breath. Make sure you're not just feeling the front of the torso. Breathing into the back, sides of the body, laterally, and the back of the body. Or you are breathing there. Just make sure that you notice what's going on. And let's just take a moment to recalibrate. A nice easy variation of nadishodhana, alternate nostril breathing, just to even out the body. Maybe feeling like still winter time, so feeling a little bit, just more congested or whatever. Dominant hand, thumb and index go right around, not the fleshy part, but just above that. You can bring these fingers to your third eye or fold them down, whatever's comfortable. Nice easy inhale and exhale. And we're just going to go nice and easy in, right, out, left 3 times, and then we're going to take a couple ujjayi breaths after that. Next exhale, in right. Close right out, left. Closing left, inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Closing left, inhale right. Closing right, exhale left. Open both nostrils. Easy inhale, exhale. Let yourself recover. Couple breaths there. Next inhale, close right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Close right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Now if you're pregnant, you're not going to do this. Close right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Gently let both go. If you have cataracts or unmedicated heart conditions, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do a lot of my practices. That's you. All right, next, inhale, we're going to close left. Inhale, exhale right 3 times. Same nostril. Closing left.
Gently release both. Inhaling and exhale, nice and easy. Recover. If you need a tissue, have a tissue nearby. Close right, inhale, exhale left, 3 times. Gently release. Inhale and exhale. And take your hands away. Breathing nice and easy. And then from your Vajrasana, let your knees come probably a little bit wider. Push into the top of the foot. You want to feel the pinky edge of the foot down. And your shins. And take the block out of the way as I root to rise. Coming up. If you're feeling okay too, you're not dizzy, anything like that, allow yourself to find an Ustrasana, and maybe even allow yourself to go back a little further, taking your hands on the feet, and maybe even floating Ustrasana to lifting up. Bring those shins back down, reach those hips forward. Exhale, sits bones towards the heels and just fold your ankles in. Bring on forward, reach the feet forward. Hands forward, exhale, roll it out 1 vertebra at a time. Knees to chest, side to side. Couple low back circles, 1 or 2 each direction. Crossing right ankle over the left knee, or you can bring the knee across, hips to the right, knees to the left. Providing a nice juicy twist. If that top leg is uncomfortable, uncross it. Back through center. Switch the cross, hips to the left, knees to the right. Back through center, knees to chest. Anything you'd like to do before the end of your practice, feel free to do it. Otherwise, set yourself up for your final relaxation. Maybe grabbing a blanket. Oh, light on sun salutations today. I don't think I did any. Funny, they were like so important to my practice when I was younger. Anyway, nice deep inhale, exhale. Let the breath go, let the practice go.
breath cycle. If you need to bring some awareness back to the breath, take a nice deep inhale in, exhale through the mouth. Start to move the fingers and toes, doing some wrist and ankle circles, reaching out through the arms and legs, knees to chest. And the side of the body to roll onto. And make your way up to a nice comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. Give yourself a moment of gratitude. Thank yourself for coming onto the mat today. I'm going to end with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, and perfect peace. If you care to join, you're more than welcome. Or actually, I'm going to end with Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And then Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It means may all beings be happy and free, and peace, peace, and perfect peace. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste, yogins. Thanks for playing.